Hi guys, welcome to another video. I have been absent. Um, I think the last time I made a video, I literally always start my videos that way. I think the last time that I made a video was about 2 months ago. Yeah. Anyways, oh my gosh, so many things have happened. Um, I'm here to open up with you guys, as I've done recently with, collecting my thoughts and really kind of being like my own best friend and being my own therapist as well. Um, I think it's extremely important for me to, in a way, collect these experiences or, reflect on them because that's what life is about. It's about having memories. It's about, doing amazing things that you like. And this video is going to be about something that you guys already know that I'm extremely passionate about, which is theater, singing, the arts, dancing, all of that. I can't get away from it. It literally is always going to be there with me. And, I'm extremely excited for what's to come as well. Because when something is really for you, doesn't matter if, like Jennifer Lewis says, shout out to her, doesn't matter what you do, it's always going to be there for you. And music is definitely something that will always stay with me. And, the arts and all of that. So, I can honestly say that it's a part of me every day. It's really, really hard for me to not dedicate it, a little bit of time each day or think about something artistic. At the core of everything that I am an artist first and foremost, and a creative individual. And yes, a professional. These past few months, I've only learned something so vital and pivotal for anybody's growth, and that is that when you really work hard, and sometimes it sucks because it's really necessary sometimes to abstain yourself from, things that were holding you back, or abstain yourself from, drama or anything like that. And I've learned that by doing that, I've really maintained a level of exceeded professionalism, and I've proven myself to be worth, being in certain spaces, and I think that it's important for all females, and especially for anybody growing up, to work on their self-esteem. I was never born this confident, obviously nobody is, but it's about what you pay attention to and who you surround yourself with as well. And if at the moment you don't have, something that you can say that, is solid enough to deserve your presence, then abstaining from it is definitely extremely important. I feel like solitude in a way can be bad, but also in a way it can be good. This video is about a specific task that, I took upon myself, basically because I wanted to challenge myself and I wanted to see how far I could go. And I'm extremely proud and very, very happy with the results that I achieved. I don't know if you guys follow my social medias, but on Facebook I had posted a post about, my experience auditioning and my experience and journey that I undertook in becoming a princess and becoming the princess with the yellow dress. And that to me, it definitely, honestly, at first, it was kind of like, could I do it? Like, could I actually get to the point where I can perform a certain way that I can actually achieve this to do the role justice? And anytime that I'm, thinking about any type of role or anything like that, I take it super seriously. I have not been doing this for, I don't have like a trajectory under me. However, I can tell you that singing has been a part of me since childhood, and acting as well has been a part of me since childhood. Then later on, it was dancing. I've always taken it very seriously. And I can tell you, I've always surrounded myself with individuals that I look up to, and I always check them out here and there. So with this being said, I always have to make lemonade. I always have to shout out to Beyonce, because she's actually one of my icons, and definitely somebody that aspires me to always go harder, do better, never be satisfied, always, work and push myself forward and have discipline. And I think that those are the qualities that you should look for in an individual, first and foremost, when wanting to, push something forward and push something and, take it to the next level. I feel like oftentimes what I've realized is that there's a lot of mediocrity and just a bunch of, belittling and stuff. As you guys may know, I'm from Arizona, and I can't really say that theater here is like, super conservative and stuff. And they've warned me about theater here being like Christian and stuff. And it's really funny because it's like, oh wow, like a lot of like God believers, like playing around and getting dressed up and all of that. And I immediately thought of me. I am in a way conservative, I believe in God and stuff, but that's another video either way. In a way, I'm more spiritual than religious, if anything. And last time that I made a video, I had mentioned that I was going to talk to you guys about the podcast that I produce and that I, created with my name on it, Andy. And basically, in the first episode, I will be talking about my experience with the journey that I undertook in becoming the princess with the yellow dress that loves to read, that wants something greater, and in a way, it's really scary, but a lot of the roles that I have auditioned for, or that I have trained for, and stuff, they are me. Like, I relate to them a ton. It's scary, I'm telling you. To me, Belle will always have an amazing, I don't know, touch on me. Belle will always have a place in my heart. It's weird, but I just like Vanessa from In the Heights, I believe that I am Belle. There's a lot of experiences like, being belittled, or, yes, you're pretty, but you're also really weird, or you're pretty, but you're also really odd. I talk about all these nuances and all these experiences and just everything that I went through to do the role justice. Because if you're not going to really go deep, then why are you an actor? Why are you, an artist if you're not going to take it seriously? I had posted on Facebook a few posts, and I kind of opened up in my posts. And I said, don't ask how the role can change to fit you. Ask how you can change to fit the role, which is the same exact thing that I believe in when it comes to, being a patriot in a way. I don't consider myself the most Republican conservative person, but I do believe that it's not, it's not favorable to say, what can this country do for you? I feel like it's important to, like JFK said, to, ask yourself, what can you do for this country? And that's obviously another video as well. But I've always believed that. And I think that it's important. Not everybody's going to have that outlook on life. And that is okay. which is a lot of the times that's why I'm like so like lonely, because I have, certain ideologies that, are not stereotypical for a Latina, are not stereotypical for somebody that, is a trans individual, etc. And that is okay. I'm Mexican American, I'm Mexican Italian, but I resonate more with my Mexican side. Um, and you're never gonna be American enough. You're never gonna be Mexican enough. And that is kind of like the thing that I'm like always like, wow, like, am I really odd? Just like Belle, it's kind of like that insecurity. And it's in a way scary and laughable how like similar we are. Um, I started from nothing. I recorded a lot of drafts where I was starting off, training for the character. My voice, you guys, has changed drastically to fit the role of Belle. And in a way, I always have to catch myself because she's still in here, you guys. And I'm just like, I need to get her out because it's like there were times in the process of, training for this character that literally like she would just come out and people would be like, why does she sound so different? And then there was times that she wasn't in me, or it was just Andrea, and my voice would be deeper, I would think differently, I would say different stuff. And in a way, for somebody that's not used to that or in that field, they'll think you're crazy, they'll think you're weird, they'll think you're cuckoo in the head. They'll say you have multiple personalities. They'll gaslight you. And it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to let that happen. Okay? Like, I don't know who you thought you were messing with, but I'm sorry, but it's not what we're about to do right now. Okay?
No seré una santa y da igual. A mí me gusta cuando siento el aplauso que motiva y delira cuando